Okay, I'm just doing some research vids to add to my Tripping Sponge series as I'm going along. Just as I do with all my series. And my new friend that I'm calling local has been texting me. And just to let you know, Rick and others, she's having a hard time with it too. She's not able to do this. I guess it's good. I needed to see this. I guess I needed to see people that are claiming to be on the awakening or feel that they're enlightened in some way. Are they able to see the system the way that I'm able to see it? And it came down pretty hard on a plain truth. I'm glad I didn't lay into the next series because I get really pissed off at like Jamie Lee from A Plain Truth or even Matt from Quantum of Conscience if he doesn't say anything or do anything or they don't start talking about all this. I guess I can't really get mad at them. Maybe they're not lying intentional. Maybe they're not intentional lying motherfuckers. Maybe everybody is unintentional. Because she seems so open-minded is what I'm talking about. And maybe she will eventually get to seeing this. And because, I'm offering to pay her by the hour to collect the nanocarbon. And she's going to come to these. I'm going to send her to these videos. So again, this is not me talking behind someone's back. She knows what I'm looking to do. She knows what I'm looking for. I gave her an EMNC box and she's not using it. Well, I have a few videos, but my email won't let me send them. Okay. So now her email won't let her send the ones that she supposedly has, but she don't need to do that. Which means in slow motion or super slow motion. No, I'm not interested in slow motion. No. I'm going to give her, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give her, I'm going to have her set up another account, another YouTube account is what I'm going to do. If she don't want to upload to the Miguel Everyone channel, because that's what I told her to use, because that's the only channel really that I want to hand out the password on to her. I've got other ones, but other people are already using them, and I want to kind of keep those. They're not being fucked with right now, so I want to kind of keep them aside. And I think the only reason they were not fucked with is because they were started at someone else's IP address and opened up under other people's names. I'm thinking that's why, and so they didn't get recognized. So maybe that's could be the reason why. I don't know. But anyways, she's not using, she didn't say nothing about using the filters, and she keeps wanting me to do stuff that's slow motion, and she wants to email it to me. The way I was explaining to everybody that's coming to me, not just my subscribers, but even if it's zombie street interviews, I don't want them to be secret. I want everybody to see what's going on step by step and how this is happening, so they'll have a better understanding of it. I explained to her the clouds. The reason why we're seeing the imagery so clear right now, I mean, I don't have to guess. I can't even see the camera, but I can see it with my eyes, and I know the colors. So when these darker colors get added to the cloud, it makes the imagery more clear. Why? Because the nanocarbon is pushing and pulling these heavy metals into place. The nanocarbon are the builders. They push the heavy metals into place to create this imagery, among many, many other things. That's what I say about weather, the lightning, the tornadoes, what we call hurricanes. All of that. That's all that is. All weather is old technology. We used to use that technology for our own benefit, to build with and do things with. We don't even know shit about it anymore. It's all a big fucking lie, a big scam. There you go. It's all been twisted. Everything's been twisted. So I don't know. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be useless unless people can drop their religious beliefs. And when I say religious beliefs, I mean all beliefs, because they're all just different religions. Religion is just a word that I'm using. People, when you say the word religion, they might think that I'm talking about, church-related things. I'm not. I'm talking about every fucking thing. Kind of the same way that the other day she was talking about, I don't want to keep using her as an example, but others as well, talk about the Freemasons, right? And they think that the Freemasons are the Freemasons, and they're kind of talk about, because it's more than that. There's more. Everybody is a Freemason. Okay, half of my family belongs to, I'll give you some examples. Half of my family belongs to the Elks Lodge, right? The Elks Lodges. They're just lower branches of the fucking Freemasonry shit. Okay, another half of my family, or another quarter of them anyway, belong to so they got the Knights of Columbus, right? A bunch of them belong to the Knights of Columbus. Then you have your legions. I have another group of family members and friends who belong to the Legion. They're part of that group, okay? It's all the same. It's all the fucking same. There's no way around getting around that. People don't even realize when they're talking about Freemasons that they themselves work for these Freemasons, because they're not on the pay scale and because they're not told about secret society secrets, so they think they're not told. They get a wrong interpretation of it in their mind, I guess is my point. And it's not what it's been made out to be. Another thing too is when they bring it, that's why it's pretty. Some people know already. Chemtrails, people that chase chemtrails, they already know that the chemtrails are controlling the weather. They get a gist of that, but they're not putting the rest of it together either, and they don't realize how easy all this is. What sucks is the chemtrailers are some of the first ones that I pointed out when I started all this. Those are some of the first ones I went to, were some of those chemtrail sites, the more popular ones, and they never got back to me, and I was pissed. Because I was like, how the fuck could you not see it? How could you not be grateful of what I'm showing you? And I know I was a chemtrail chaser for more than 10 years of my life, and it sucked, man. It sucked trying to figure it all out. So for me to tell them, I felt like they were going to be like, oh, thank God, it's finally here. We finally got some answers, and we can see with our own eyes. No, they just ignored it. So, of course, I call them lying motherfuckers. Maybe they're not lying motherfuckers. Maybe they're just are not intentional. Maybe they're not intentional lying motherfuckers. Because if it's not intentional, then I can't get angry. I can be sad about it, that no one's waking up, but I can't get angry. If it's intentional and you know the fucking system I'm talking about and you already see it or whatever, and you continue to fucking lie to everyone, that's the part that gets me pissed. So, I don't know. I'll be right back. So there's a yellow filter. There's a yellow filter on the camera right now. I want to talk a little bit more about some other shit that was happening with my channel being crashed, just because I think this was interesting. So I'm going to add it to the Trippi Series, because I think this is really fucking weird the way this is fucking happened. So my channels got stolen. You hear me bitching about it all the time. I make videos about my channel getting fucked with and stuff like that, especially over the last couple months. Last 2 months has been the worst ever. I've been running this channel on nanocarbon for a year, but I had a YouTube channel a little longer than that. I just wasn't using it before. When I had it set up, I wasn't doing much content. I did a couple series on other things and stuff, but things that I don't even bother with looking at anymore. For example, the chemtrails. I don't look at the chemtrails the same way I used to. I'm no longer a chemtrail chaser. I don't need to be anymore. So I see them. I can zoom right in on those fucking geoengineering chemtrails. So anyways, with the channel, whoever stole my channel was actually doing nice things to it. I don't understand why they weren't naming the videos. They could have just put titles on the videos and everything, because they had complete control of it. So what I thought they were going to do is, I thought they were going to go in and delete a bunch of videos and stuff like that, which they did, but they didn't delete anything, nothing that I'm going to really miss or care that I'm missing. Okay, for example, a lot of stuff that got deleted that I can find, because again, it's bad memory, so my memory sucks. I don't remember. There might have been times where I might have deleted some of the ones that I'm suspicious of myself, who knows. But I do notice some of them that I know for sure that they deleted. They're earlier videos. They're from the earlier series. So it doesn't make sense that it was somebody from Santos or Santos Group, because if it was him and he didn't want me ranking him out, then he would have just deleted all his. That he would have deleted his series. If it was Brian Austin Lambert, I know 3 videos that I rank out, a bunch of them actually, but 3 of them in particular. I went purposely to look for them, because I figured if it was Brian Austin Lambert doing this, then he would have deleted those ones. The ones where I'm talking shit about him and telling his girlfriend that she should not even fucking be bothered with him, because he's a fucking shill, and she's obviously a shill too if she's with him, and that kind of shit. That's what I expected to get deleted. I'd like to be in high school again. I thought that's the stuff that would disappear, but it wasn't. It was actually shit that I really don't care, and I probably would have deleted myself anyways. So it didn't really matter to me. That's one part of it. Then further, as I went further on, I noticed even more. Come on, buddy, come on. You can come down, because I'm letting you come around them, yeah. And then, the other thing, okay, turn these on. I said I was talking about it in an earlier video, but I just want to mention it some more since I got the camera rolling anyway, doing these research vids. Okay, so YouTube gives you, after you upload a video, you have 3 choices. I'm sure you can customize them and everything, but I never bothered doing that. You got your 3 cover photos, I'll call them, okay? They're cover photo. Get off my ass, bitch. So you go to the cover photos and you get a choice of 3. So sometimes there's 2 good ones and sometimes there's 3 good ones, but sometimes there's no good ones or one that you have to try to grab from to try to attract people's attention when they see the cover photo, right? And whoever stole my channel went through that. They went through the process on a lot of videos. I mean, over 100. Go ahead. Over 100 fucking videos. It's not even that late yet. What the hell time is it? What the fuck is that? It's calling now. 2:40. What the hell? Oh my god. She's gonna get it, man. I don't know what the fuck my daughter forgot today, but alright, this video is already at 17 minutes, so let me try to finish this thought. So anyways, yeah, they were actually helping the channel. So I mentioned it before. I'm going to keep mentioning it as I'm making this series because I think it's very interesting. So if anybody wants this channel, wants the Michael Oziak channel, I will happily hand it over to anybody that can just show me that they're going to be serious about the channel, and you know, maybe they got ideas to take it to a whole new level. I mean, I do get a lot of complaints about how shitty of a video creator I am, and it's not entertaining, and I don't properly label my videos, and I don't explain anything in them, and not enough vocal like I'm doing right now. I'm talking to the camera. You know, a lot of videos I don't. A lot of research vids I don't even bother with. I wait till I get it to the computer, so it's just easier for me. Another thing I do is I put up my research vids all at once at the beginning of the series, so you'll see little blocks and cuts everywhere of things, where it's kind of like use this very series, the Tripping Sponge series. If you go look right now, I'll do like 1 through 5, and then 6 through 10 will be missing, and then I'll do 15, or let's say 11 through 15, and then you'll see 15 through 23 are missing, right? Because I'm going back and I'm filling those voids later, at a later date, when I'm like right now, what I'm doing right now, and I'll fill the voids with all this, or I'll do some videos of the moon, whatever, and I keep doing it this way. What the fuck time is it? It's 2:42. Yeah, so I go back and so maybe they got better ideas than me, whoever you are, whoever it is. I know it's my subs, obviously. And supposedly it's from 3 different IP addresses. So if it's from 3 different IP addresses, that means it's 3 of my subs working together to grab my channel from me. And when they grab it, they're improving it. They're not trashing it, which is very fucking unusual. You know, you would think, why would you do something like that? But hey, I'll go with the flow. So again, I will give you the channel. If you want the channel, my feelings are not hurt that you stole my channel. My feelings are more hurt of all the crashing of all my computers and stuff. And that might have been Google doing that in order to shut me down once the channels were all stolen. Once my ID was stolen, they started crashing everything, and that might have been the whole fuck up, you know? What the fuck are the cops doing? Oh, it's a fire department. So that might have been the whole thing. So all I have to do, if you want it, is you tell me what name and password you want me to use. I'll change the name and password, the channel name and the password, over to whatever you want. I'll call you and tell you when it's done, or whatever. You'll just see when it's done. You just go online and look when it's done. And then once you see that it's done, and I'll do it right away. All you have to do is prove to me that, like you said, that you're not a dick, and you're actually, which you already did, really. You already did just by stealing my channel and doing what you did. I noticed what you did. Right now, I'm obviously not talking to Rick because I don't believe Rick's that person, but I believe it's somebody else. I got a couple ideas of who it might be, but I don't know what their real names would be, and they're faceless potatoes, so they don't have any faces up or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure I know what subs did this. And dude, you and your buddies can have this fucking channel. It's no big deal. I'll put another channel like this, 1,000 vids up on it real quick. Real fucking quick. It's not going to take me shit. So, yeah, let's see. I'm just going to park here. So, yeah. So, definitely come and get it. It's not a problem, not an issue. That's what this channel is all about anyways. I'm trying to get other people to do this. I'm trying to get other people to see it. So I have no problem with that at all. So don't think that you're gonna be like, well, if I contact him and tell him, he's gonna know it was me that, you know, broke into his channel and shit like that. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. It's no big deal, like I said. Especially because I don't look at it as your fault for the crashing of things anyway. I bet you that everything got corrupted because Google said it was corrupted. You know, if Google says, okay, everything was stolen, they shut it down. And I'm saying that because they're the ones that made me jump through hoops to turn it back on every time. And then every time it gets stolen again, whoever's figuring out my passwords goes in and steals the account over and over again. Google just keeps doing the same thing. So, I mean, obviously I got the cameras back working again. They're working. I had to replace the SIM cards though. But I'm able to use the, and it's funny because the SIM cards do work in my other Vivitar camera and other shit. I can slip these same SIM cards in there and they do not say corrupted. But as soon as I slip them into the cell phones, they say corrupted again. So, so no big deal though. I mean, I buy the cheap SIM cards and shit. It's no big fucking deal. It was the iPad. If I can't get the iPad going, that's the most expensive piece of equipment. These phones that I'm doing these videos on are $30. Big deal. The SIM cards I buy are $8 to $15. Big fucking deal. So, you know, no big deal. The PC that you crashed, I already got it back running again. It's no big, and I don't know if it's you that crashed it. The Google crashed, whatever. It's an old fucking computer. Yeah, it's a 12 to 15-year-old computer, so it's not like it's expensive equipment. It's good. Anyway, what's the mileage of this fucking thing too? I'm at it. So about 23, so I gotta go up to 223 and then I can try to get a sticker again. So yeah, I guess that's it. I gotta end this one because I gotta start a new research vid now because I'm already at 24 minutes. I like to keep my vids around 20 minutes. Now again, if you come take over the channel, most people don't like that I'm doing these 20-minute videos. They want, for some reason, everybody wants to one video. They all want one video. You're gonna have to do one 6-hour fucking video, I guess, in order to get it through everybody's heads. Whatever. So yeah, you can do that. You can do whatever you want. Anyways, alright, I'll be back.